Well, hello there. So I'm back with a second semi-finals. We watched the first semi-finals, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And the second semi-finals is between ATK, which is Matal, against SniPayne. Yes, that's the other semi-finalist. So SniPayne playing with Huns. He's played a lot with Huns, and I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of Hun games on Arabia, but this is not Arabia. This is rivers, and Hun's player. I'm not sure are going to be very effective in this map, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll see what the Hun player does in this map. So what's his opponent? And his opponent is Mongols. Yes, and he's making a mill right away. Why not? Why not? So yeah, something different. Something different. We always see the same old collecting food from sheep thingy. So why not? Collecting some food from forage. Something different, right? So Mongol player, what will the Mongol player do? Cavalry archer civilization, and how much of cavalry archer will the Mongol player make? I really don't know. Knowing his opponent is going to make cavalry archer and quite possibly knights. So we'll first look at ATK or Matal's map, and we'll search for his goal because I don't seem to find it. Yes, there it is. That's a back goal, very neatly placed, and that's the second gold, and that's the third. I have to say his gold patches are very neat and very safe and secure. So that's good. His wood is pretty close by. This is in the back. This is nice. He started collecting uh, forage already, which is slower than sheep, but that's okay. That is okay. It's not a land map, so it's needn't be so aggressive. They already know the result of the first semi-final, so they're pretty chilled out right now. And yeah, he has got a good map, I have to say. And that's the patch. That's the patch where it needs to be walled. You can see that's a very small wall for sniping. No, he'll probably have to wall over here. Yeah, he's going to wall over here, and ATK is going to wall over here. If you consider this map, right, and compare it to the previous game, there was a very small and a very narrow and tiny opening between the two players, and this is different. This is a little different. There's a gold patch over here, which is very neat and very lucrative. So let's look at SniPayne's map. He's got a back gold, which is very neat, and he's got further back gold and some over here. His wood is over here, which is pretty okay, and his second wood is probably over here. And I have to say, both players have got very decent map. He's got a very easily wallable patch over here, and if you look at ATK, his wall is also pretty okay. So I have to say, both players have got a very good map, and both players will have to find their big fish in this huge water patch over here. So I think water is very important. We saw the previous game that Black Death secured water and made sure that it's difficult for the opponent player to transport ships and do all those sneaky things. Those gets very difficult. Those get very difficult, and unless you have security water, it is going to be very difficult. So I have to say these players should concentrate on collecting wood, which I don't see ATK is doing right now. He's got a lot of villagers. Everybody's on food, and half the game is lost over there. I have to say, to be very honest with you. Not sure what this village is going to do. It's not going to put down the dock, is it? No, it's going to get the boar. Yes. Very surprised right now. 17 villages out, and just this dude had just started collecting wood. So yeah, that's not great. It's doing his full income pretty okay, but that's not really great. Mongol player, great hunting civilization. So let's look at the Mongol player at the civilization. You know, I've spoken already. It's a cavalry archer civilization, and the cavalry archers will fire 20% faster. The Mongols can also go for light cavalry hussars because they have 30% more hit points. And the hunters of the Mongol player. And that's a sneak from SniPayne. Let's see what the sneak does. Everybody loves sneaks. Has Etika spotted the sneak? No, Etika hasn't. Everybody loves sneaks. Who doesn't love sneaks, right? Etika is going to go feudal age in some time, and quite a fast feudal age, I have to say. And that's SniPayne Scout, and that is SniPayne Sneak. He's bringing the sneak right to the corner of the map. A dock over here, is it? I don't think he's going to do that. He's going to build a barrack over here for sure. Yeah. He's still searching for a suitable location for a barrack. Oh, there you go, 80k. Will he spot it? No, he won't. He hasn't spotted it? No, he hasn't. Brilliant. And that's a sneak coming up. And I was talking about the Mongols, right? Well, Mangudai, no, I don't think they'll go to that route. Mangudai is, no, that's not going to happen. And they have the unit techs, which is nomads, which means the destroyed houses don't lose their population room. That is a very good tech to have, I have to say. And then they have drill, where the siege workshop units move 50% faster. I'm not really sure these are going to help the Mongol player in this map, so I have to say that's probably for an open map. Both players playing Mongols and Huns, which are pretty much open map sibs. So it's difficult. It's difficult for both these players to play a different kind of a game in this map. You can see he's already started castle research, which is very good. 15.5 minutes. He's doing a fast castle, and this is really good. But he doesn't know. He doesn't know that SniPayne has sneaked into his base and is going to bring out archers in no time. There you go. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the Hun player, also a cavalry civilization, and they do not need houses. How cool is that? Their villages, just sleep beneath this wood line or probably near this town center or something. They don't need houses. And the cavalry archers, they cost 15% less in castle, 25% less in imperial age. The trebuchets are 30% more accurate. They have the the Tarkans, which I'm sure are not going to be used because basically nobody uses them. And I'm going to take a look at how much army sniping is making at these. I'm sorry, nothing so far. Just waiting for the right opportunity. And yeah, so Marauders is the unit tech where you create Tarkans at stables. I'm sure it's not going to do that either. And a Theism where 100 years Rolex, wonder victories is possible. It's just rubbish, let's not talk about it. And team bonus, well, we're not bothered about it either. So that's the civilization of SniPayne, Huns. But right now we'll totally concentrate on this sneak, right? And I'm surprised he's not making anything. He's just not making anything. He's taking his villagers, he's sneaking. He's gonna get spotted right now. 80k is going to spot the villager. And yes, 80k has spotted the villager. He's gonna wall it. And will he be on time? No, there's a hole. There's always a hole. Bring that hole down. Close that gap. This walling is really good, but this hole is bad. Oh boy. I think the skirms can still bring down this palisade wall. And oh, there was a hole. Fantastic. There was a hole over here. And I really hope it can bring out the knights real quick and get down these skirms and these spikes. Otherwise, it's pretty much game over for him. I have to say, he's going to lose a lot of villagers. He never expected this, and I have to say, this is really smart. He's bringing out the knights, and the SniPayne is, well, the water has been taken over by the Mongol player, which is great, but his base is right now getting suffered. He should have taken all his villages to this town center and across to this mill, but he's going to lose all his villages, which is horrible, which is horrendous. I don't think he can recover from that. I wish I had the villages. I wish I had the mod in which it showed how many villages have gone down. So it's it's really sad right now. And I have to say, SniPayne has done a fantastic job of bringing this sneak. I don't know why this village Stanley can just wall this, freaking wall this, and don't let anybody come out. I'm really surprised he's not doing it. He's taking his knights out, which is fantastic. And I can see his stables and more stables coming out for SniPayne with that one sneaky villager. That villager is the winner. That villager is the most valuable player in this game. That villager is going to win SniPayne this game. Quite possibly kill that villager. Yes. Finally, that villager is going to go down. No, no. And I'm not surprised that ATK has resigned in this game, but I'm not very happy that he has resigned, because I still feel that he could have done a lot. He could have walled this down probably, and concentrated on making knights. So yeah, I don't think the game was lost. He had water control, and I'm really surprised he has done a GG. I'm surprised and disappointed he's done a GG. So yeah, that's that. SniPayne has played a very good game, and that one sneak changed the course of this game. Yeah. So SniPayne is into the finals. It's going to be Black Death versus SniPayne, and I'm going to catch you guys for that game in a day's time. So bye bye for now.